Dr. Raul Jandial, a dual-trained brain surgeon and neuroscientist, discusses his new book, This Is Why You Dream, and explores the fascinating world of dreams and dreaming. He emphasizes that sleep is not a time of rest for our brains. In fact, the brain is highly active and burning energy while we sleep and dream. He estimates that we spend about one-third of our lives potentially dreaming. Dr. Jandial proposes several theories for why we dream. Dreams may serve as a form of threat rehearsal, preparing us for dangers we might face in waking life. They could act as a nocturnal therapist, helping process emotions. Dreams also seem to spark creativity by allowing the brain to make looser connections. Ultimately, he believes dreaming serves as a form of high-intensity training for the brain, keeping neural pathways engaged that aren't used as much during waking hours. When examining large numbers of dreams across many people, certain patterns emerge. Nightmares and erotic dreams appear to be nearly universal experiences. Common dream themes include being chased, falling, and losing teeth. The dreaming brain shows dampened logic and math abilities, but heightened emotion, imagination, and visual processing. This helps explain why certain types of dreams are more common than others. Dr. Jandial suggests that our dream life reflects and processes our waking experiences. For example, studies have found that women going through divorce who had reconciliation dreams tended to recover better emotionally. End-of-life cancer patients often report expansive, positive dreams filled with reconciliation. Pregnancy often brings specific types of dreams related to the experience. Dr. Jandial encourages paying attention to highly emotional, vivid dreams that linger into the next day, as they may offer unique insights into our psyche. While we can't fully control our dreams, Dr. Jandial suggests we can cultivate greater dream awareness. He discusses sleep entry, the transition period between waking and sleeping, as a potentially creative time that some artists and inventors have tried to harness. Similarly, sleep exit, the period just after waking, can be a valuable time to recall and reflect on dreams before the executive functions of the brain fully engage. Dr. Jandial recommends avoiding immediately checking phones or email upon waking to better preserve dream memories. Dr. Jandial notes that children tend to have significantly more nightmares than adults. Rather than being purely negative, he proposes that nightmares may play an important developmental role for children. They often emerge around the same time that children develop theory of mind, the ability to understand that others have different thoughts and perspectives. Nightmares may help children develop a stronger sense of self and differentiate between self and others. Lucid dreaming, becoming aware that you are dreaming while still in the dream state, is discussed in depth. Dr. Jandial explains that lucid dreaming has been scientifically validated through experiments where subjects were able to signal to researchers using prearranged eye movements while remaining in REM sleep. Brain scans of lucid dreamers show increased activity in areas associated with self-awareness and executive function compared to normal dreaming. While not everyone experiences lucid dreams, Dr. Jandial estimates about 30 to 40% of people report having them at least occasionally. Certain techniques, like the mild technique of waking up early and then going back to sleep, may help induce lucid dreams. While most dreams don't predict the future, Dr. Jandial discusses one fascinating exception related to Parkinson's disease. A condition called REM sleep behavior disorder, where people physically act out their dreams, has been found to predict the development of Parkinson's disease with 94% accuracy about 15 years later. This demonstrates how changes in dreaming can sometimes reflect early neurological changes. However, Dr. Jandial cautions against reading too much into most health-related dreams, as they often reflect anxieties rather than predict actual illness. Dr. Jandial notes that various substances can affect dreaming, though the relationships aren't always clear. Alcohol tends to suppress dream recall. Marijuana users often report reduced dream memory. Some medications, like the Alzheimer's drug galantamine, have been found to increase lucid dreaming. However, he says more research is needed to fully understand how different substances impact the dreaming process. When it comes to interpreting dreams, Dr. Jandial advises against rigid interpretations. Instead, he encourages reflecting on highly emotional dreams that linger into the next day. These may offer symbolic insights into our current life situations and emotional states. He notes that the emotional centers of the brain can reach greater intensity during dreaming than in waking life, potentially offering a unique window into our deeper feelings and concerns. Dr. Jandial discusses research showing that naps lasting 60 to 90 minutes can boost learning and creative problem solving by up to 40%. These longer naps allow entry into dream states, which seem to facilitate more divergent thinking and novel solutions to problems. He encourages viewing naps not as laziness, but as a potential tool for enhancing cognitive function and creativity. Dr. Jandial introduces the concepts of sleep entry and sleep exit as important transitional states. Sleep entry, the period between waking and sleeping, can be a creatively fertile time that some artists and inventors have tried to harness. Sleep exit, the period just after waking, is valuable for dream recall and reflection. He recommends being intentional about these periods, avoiding immediate engagement with phones or other stimuli that might disrupt the unique mental state of these transitions. For those interested in working with their dreams, Dr. Jandial offers several pieces of advice. He encourages trying to remember dreams more often, perhaps by keeping a dream journal. He cautions against dismissing dreams as meaningless, as they can offer valuable insights into our emotional lives. For those interested in lucid dreaming, he suggests researching techniques like the mild technique to potentially induce these experiences. Throughout the conversation, Dr. Jandial emphasizes the importance of remaining open-minded and curious about dreams and the mind in general. He shares how his exploration of dreams has challenged some of his own preconceptions, despite his extensive background in neuroscience and brain surgery. He encourages listeners to approach their dream lives with a sense of wonder and exploration, recognizing that there is still much to learn about this fascinating aspect of human experience. Dr. Jandial proposes that our dreaming mind can be seen as a built-in source of resilience. He introduces the concepts of systemic resilience, what we bring to challenges, and processive resilience, what challenges bring out in us. He suggests that our dreaming brain acts as an ally, helping to cultivate, protect, and prepare us for the challenges of waking life. As an example of how much we still have to learn about the brain and dreaming, Dr. Jandial discusses the phenomenon of paradoxical kinesis. In some patients with Parkinson's disease who experience rigid movement and stifled speech in waking life, their movements and vocalizations become fluid and strong when acting out dreams. This suggests that the dreaming mind can sometimes access and control the body in ways that the waking mind cannot, highlighting the complex and still mysterious relationship between dreaming and physical function. Dr. Jandial's exploration of dreams offers a blend of scientific insight and wonder at the mysteries that remain. He encourages listeners to pay attention to their dreams, not as mystical messages, but as valuable insights into their own minds and emotional lives. By understanding the science behind dreaming, we can better appreciate and potentially harness this universal human experience for greater self-understanding, creativity, and resilience.